Hello, and welcome to Egg of Ashes Tarot. My name is Christian. I am a Scorpio, Sun and Moon, and the purpose of this channel is to help, to guide, to offer any assistance, to help Scorpios, all Scorpios, become either the Ineffable Phoenix or the Resplendent Dragon, masculine or feminine. Incredible transmutation. Number 1, Minor Arcana. As I mentioned in previous videos, comprehension is key. Renaissance. Next card is 50, Affinity. First thing is we add up the numbers. 21, that's 3, 7, and 8. It's 15, 1, 5, 6, 3, 6. 50, that's 5, 3, 6, 5. 3 and 6 is 9, plus 5 is 14. Actually, I'm going to use this here. The 14th chamber, that's the overall energy of the reading, if you will. 14 is temperance. This is what Samaela Unmaor says in regards to the 14. The 14th chamber, the sacred fire, has entered the 14th canyon of the spinal column of your causal body. This is the arcanum of temperance, the 14th arcanum of the tarot. Chastity, temperance. Enter the temple, sibling of mine, in order to celebrate your cosmic festivity. Now, before the altar of God, sing a duet with another sibling. Comprehend, sibling of mine, the sacred symbol of all of this. A delectable music with its utmost ineffable melodies resounds within the divine regions. Perform a chain in the temple, sibling of my soul. Fight with firm and decisive step throughout your ardent path. There's a lot in there, but again, that's the overall impression. Temperance, patience, chastity, chastity of the soul, not just physical body, purity. As Scorpios, of course, we rule the sexual energies, mastering them, having command over them is our quest. First card, Transmutation. Anything that you see that's worth taking note of, do so you can meditate on it later. Transmutation. The 21st Arcanum can be represented with the inverted pentagonal star, which represents black magic. The 21st Arcanum is calamity, senselessness, I think is what it meant. I'm not familiar with the word. It indicates the fool of the tarot. Whosoever works in realization of the self is liable to do foolishness. One has to work with the three factors of the revolution of the consciousness. 1, to be born. 2, to die. 3, to sacrifice for others. Transmutation indicates that one has to transmute. The brain must control sex. When the brain loses over sex, when sex attains dominion over the brain, then the star of 5 points, the human being, descends headfirst into the abyss. This is the inverted pentagram, symbol of black magic. The pentagram, the Vitruvian man, inverted is the brain, or the top of the star, where the sexual energies are. That means the brain is the sex and the sex is the brain. We have to put things back in order. That's what it's talking about. The danger in this arcanum is indicated precisely by the crocodile. Timetable, 12th hour of Apollonius. The towers of fire disturb. This is the triumphant entrance of the Master into the limitless bliss of Nirvana, or better, the Master's renunciation of the bliss of Nirvana for the love of humanity. Where then he is converted into the Bodhisattva of compassion. Transcendental axiom. My soul does not enter into his secret, neither my ship into his port. Forecasting element. It predicts exclusion from something that is enjoyed, frustration when trying to achieve what is wanted, ruin in relation to that which we boast of, pride. It is danger of isolation, perfidious gifts, deceitful promises, disillusions, the end of some things and the beginning of others. Next, Renaissance. Can't read the chamber, doesn't go that high, but I can tell you Renaissance as an act of initiation symbolizes the human virtue of attaining successive preeminences. Modulating attribute. It is associated to the planet Venus, the letter U, and the number 6. It represents the principle of natural evolution. Transcendental axiom. Sun of midday, moon of midnight. Thank goodness for good or bad fortune. Forecasting element. As an element of prediction, it promises ecstasies, pure joy, satisfactions, moral and material contentment, honors and luck. It's a very good card. Renaissance. Again, make note of anything that resonates and meditate on it later. Affinity. Affinity as an efficient cause for the awakening of emotions symbolizes the human virtue of personal attractiveness. So if that resonates with anybody, that's affinity. Modulating attribute. It is associated to the planet Mercury, the letter T, and the number 5. It represents the principle of natural incentive as a modulating power of actions. Transcendental axiom. Woman, thou art an ember in the fire, and thou, man, the wind that livens it. Kind of reminds me of dance. Forecasting element. As an element of prediction, it promises illusions, passions, appetites, desires, love, hallucinations, recklessness, dangers that are ignored. Discernment. There you have it. I hope some of that helps, guides, or offers any type of helpful wisdom. Thank you. See you next time.